This is the first human-made object that surpassed the speed of sound, and it's nothing else but a whip. When you crack a whip, its speed becomes twice the speed of sound, meaning this small object can actually create a sonic boom. A sonic boom is when the barrier of the speed of sound is broken. The whip is designed in such a way that the energy you apply at the handle gets doubled as it moves down the length of the whip. This process continues until the tip of the whip, where the most force is applied, resulting in a speed so high that it surpasses the speed of sound.
All right, shalom, Makim Shalom. Hey, Yabashima Shai Baraka Thumb. To my dear brothers out there, you little man and sisters, all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone. All right, welcome back to another GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. And as you can see, I had played the video that I had seen on TikTok. And matter of fact, I'm going to entitle it, "This Edomite Will Pay for What He Did to Us in Slavery. The Effects of the Whip," or something around that title. But basically, as you've seen in that video, when you crack a whip, that it's 2 times faster than the speed of sound. When you crack a whip, it's 2 times faster than the speed of sound. So basically, when you crack a whip, you cause a mini sonic boom, or you break the sound barrier. Now, when I had seen that video, it instantly made me think of slavery. It instantly made me think of Esau Edom when he whipped our backs. And that's the reason why we see them pictures of, our forefathers that was in slavery. You see their backs look like a road map, because that whip that's going 2 times faster than the speed of sound was cracking on our back. And that's why the flesh instantly popped off your body, or split open instantly, because it was likened onto a mini sonic boom popping on your back. So, as I seen that, I also quickly thought of how Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's nothing to play with, man. Our God, the God of the Israelites, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is not a God to be played with. We know that we went off, according to Deuteronomy 28:15, and we received the curses. All right? And one of the curses was that we was going to come down very low. We should be oppressed and spoiled forevermore. And a part of that was that we had to get with the, as we see in these movies, and as we well know, is documented, we got whipped on our back with whips. So that literally took place on us. That took place on us. And now from that video, you see how crucial just being whooped on your back was. That wasn't something like, like your parents, you do something wrong and your parents give you a whooping with the belt, or with a hanger, or a little mini stick. No, a whip is far more severe than any of those weapons, or those whipping instruments, And this Edomite, that was the punishment of the Heavenly Father. But this Edomite, he took it too far. When you read the book of Zechariah, the first chapter, and you jump to the 15th verse, it tells you that the heathen, they took it too far. They took it too far. So, according to the law of Moses, if somebody did something wrong, you're supposed to only give them up to 39 lashes. You know what I'm saying? 39 lashes. All right? And if you succeed that, or you pass that number, it shows that you hate your brother. Well, it's already been documented and shown that Esau, you didn't have no number. He didn't have no set number for you. But when he whipped you, he just whipped you until he was satisfied. Certain of our forefathers received up to 100 lashes, man. And that's the reason why their backs looked like that. All those whelps and scars. And that's why that was very painful, man. If you getting hit with an instrument that goes faster than 2 times faster than the speed of sound, and that's the reason why when you hear a whip, when you hear it cracks, it pops the air. It literally separates and pops the air. You know? And it makes that pa, pa. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine that being on your back. Because you broke some eggs. Like you see in the movie 12 Years a Slave. I'm sorry, that was in the movie Django. But what about the movie 12 Years a Slave? Remember when the black girl ran to the other plantation to get some soap? And she came back and the wife made sure she got a whooping? Because the slave master was just ejaculating in her, but not allowing her to wash up. So she stinked. So she ran and got some soap and she got caught. And they whipped her back crazy. What about the movie Roots with Kunta Kinte? Now you see why, you know, it came to the point where he broke. He was able to withstand that whip for the first moments, but then, you know, after a repeated process of being hit with many sonic booms, what ended up happening to him? He ended up yielding. He ended up breaking. You know? Or what about the movie Glory, starring Denzel Washington? And Denzel Washington in that movie, he was getting punished, but his anger and his like rage made it to where he didn't really show no emotion. But after he kept getting hit, you seen that tear fall down in his face, and that was a very iconic moment in the movie, man. And when in all those movies, when you see him and you peeping what Esau did to us with that whip, it gets you very emotional. It gets you very in your feelings. And that's why the title says that Esau gonna pay for what he did. He gonna pay for what he did, man. This D0MIT, the separate claim white man, this dude is finna pay for that demonic ass, you know, slavery that he had us in. It was very hateful, you know? It was very hateful. And we know, of course, it was the punishment given to us from the Heavenly Father. But like we read in Zechariah, like I quoted from Zechariah 1:15, the heathen took it too far. Esau took it too far. And one of those things that he did was just torture us with whips. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Daniela, the brother Daniela always like to bring out that, you know, when you call Esau, the separate claim white people who are Esau, when you call them a cracker, it's not in reference, when the original how it came about was, it wasn't in reference that their skin looked like, you know, a cracker that you eat with your soup. But no, it was in reference to them with the whip. When the way they'll crack the whip, they're always cracking the whip. And that's why they were called crackers, because they will always be cracking that whip and whipping Jake's skin off their back. So he gonna pay. This D0MIT, you definitely gonna pay. And it tells you that in Ezekiel, the 30, was that 25 and like 12? Because you hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know, Ezekiel was at 35, 1-5. You know, the Lord has he has a problem with Esau, and he gonna lay hands on Esau by his people Israel. In other words, man, you know, Amos 1:11. For 3 transgressions to Edom, that the punishment should not go away thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. This D0MIT gonna pay for what he did, man. And now, you know, after I seen that video, I got some more insight or some more understanding on when we got whipped with a whip, how much critical it really is when you get hit with that mini sonic boom. And that's why your skin just split open like somebody cuts an apple. But hey, through the spirit power, Yabba Shema Shai, I hope you was edified. Yabba Shema Shai, Barakatam, Akim Step, Shalom.